I'm not ever going to do that on the record. There we
go. Well, hey there, I'm Dave Arthur with Mission Aviation Fellowship, and welcome to Cockpit Karaoke. And today we are waiting for the arrival of Scott Riggan. So keep it right here. Be watching. We're going to get Scott on this plane and have some fun today.
Hey, Scott, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Mission Aviation Fellowship.
Thank you.
Come on in. We'll show you around.
All right.
All right.
Well, welcome to Cockpit Karaoke with Mission Aviation Fellowship. I'm Dave Arthur, and we are up in the air again today, and along with me is actually a longtime friend, Scott Riggan, national recording artist and also a worship leader for many, many years. Welcome.
Thanks, man. It's great to be here. Really glad to be here. This is so much fun.
I knew when we did this that we had to have you as one of the first people up here.
Oh, man, that's great.
So, take us back a little bit, because you and I go back a long time, but for the viewer, they may not know a whole lot yet about Scott Riggan, and they need to.
Well, I started years ago. All my entire adult life, I've been doing music professionally, and began doing it full time when I moved to Nashville, Tennessee, to be part of the Christian music industry. And I was with a band. We toured a ton, but we got to Nashville, and we discovered really quickly that we were kind of not great. That our songs were kind of terrible and amateur, you know. And Nashville's a great place to find that out, because there are so many resources for learning how to become an adequate and competent songwriter. And so we started learning how to do the craft of actually writing a great melody and writing a great lyric. And so I started writing for a publishing company as a songwriter. And then after that band ran its course, we have ultimately decided to move back to Idaho and be closer to family. And I thought my career was probably going to end there, because music business, Idaho, I mean, there's not a whole lot of overlap there. If there's a Venn diagram that includes Idaho and the music business, it doesn't actually connect anywhere. But this crazy thing happened that I really credit you with in some big ways. I had a song that became a hit song on the radio, and I know that you called your buddies and said, hey, this CD is on your desk. You guys need to take a listen to it. So I am so grateful for that forever. I'm even willing to go up in a plane without a parachute. No, anyway, but that song was, I don't know if you know this, it actually stayed on the Billboard charts for almost 9 months.
Oh, it's a long time.
So that's been my journey.
Oh, man. And something else about Scott you may not know that he and I have in common. I've spent over 4 decades in radio broadcasting, and you had a stint behind the microphone in radio, too.
You were my boss.
Oh, that's right. I was.
You were a good boss, too. You were good. I do remember that you, one of your first, because it was my first radio job, and I remember you coaching me, okay, Scott, the whole trying to sound like a radio guy is a bad idea. Because it was like, hey, you're listening to KBIB, you know, or whatever. And you coached me to never, ever do that again.
Yeah.
So,
well, and I think I had to tell you that you can't bring your own records.
That's true. I did try to play. I kind of forgot about that.
Oh, man. So let's do what this is all about. Do a little cockpit karaoke.
Sure.
And what's this first one that we're going to do today?
First, can I just admit I'm pretty scared about this whole thing? Is it all right to admit anxiety about
singing
idea?
in an airplane?
I've not done this before.
We do have an air sickness bag.
Yeah, that's
if
true.
You need that, but
I don't know. Will singing induce nausea? Maybe for you guys.
Give me the high sign. I'll pull out the bag.
All right, sounds good.
You'll be fine. Well, so back to our first song.
Yeah, let's do one that people know. Let's do "Goodness of God." I love this song, and I had gone through some really rough stuff in my own personal life, and found that I would try to lead that song, and I couldn't get through it. You know. It was just too personal, too real, because what I had discovered in my life was that going through all these difficult things, that the one constant was that God truly was present, God truly was faithful. And for whatever reason, you can only have that specific kind of knowledge about the character and faithfulness of God by going through those difficult times, those valleys. So that song for me, I decided if I'm going to record this, I have to make it a little more happy, a little less contemplative, and because I just couldn't even get through the song. So I decided to take a more kind of fun approach with the song, and so
All right.
goodness of God, let's do that.
I love it. Here we go.
All right.
I love you, Lord. Oh, your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, I will sing of the goodness of God. And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. And I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in darkest night. You are close like no other. I know you as a father. I know you as a friend. And I have lived in the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good, so good. With every breath that I am able, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Almost lost my headphones.
Your goodness is running after me. Well, your goodness is running after me. With my life laid down, I'm surrendered now. I give you everything. Your goodness is running after me. Yeah. Oh, your goodness.
So I decided those background vocals are the tips.
Oh, your
You need to do some, some dance moves or something.
your goodness.
Okay, that's pretty good. It's a subtle boogie you got going on there.
And all my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so, so good, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Hey, hey, and all my life you have been faithful. Oh, you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. Oh, I will sing of the goodness of God.
Amen.
Well, you did it. Scott Riggan, your first time doing karaoke in a plane, which is a Kodiak. It's almost like Kodiak karaoke, cockpit karaoke.
Sure.
So this is really cool, Scott. This is not your first moment with Mission Aviation Fellowship. You actually
true.
have some connections that go back, that you've been connected with them.
Yeah, a little bit. This
Yeah.
is my second time on an MAF plane.
Yeah.
The first time was over 20 years ago. I was in Tanzania And I was on a trip with a guy named Paul Eshelman, who was the creator of the Jesus Film Project, the founder of that. And we were there to show the Jesus film to the Hey people, the people who speak the Hey language, which there's about 1 million folks that speak that. And so we were out in the middle of Tanzania, and we ended up getting kind of stranded there. And so our MAF pilot said, I can't fly you to Dar es Salaam, the capital, because it's going to be after dusk, and I won't be able to, they'll take my license if I do that. So we got to camp out. And normally I'm down for camping, but we had also just been on a safari, and I knew what was out there. And I'm like, I didn't really sign up for this. And so anyway, so the next morning the MF pilot flew us back to the capital, and everybody made it through the night. It was all fine. So
you got to have a hotel that night?
I'm a hotel guy.
Yeah, I am
hotel,
too.
so.
Yeah. Hotels and motorhomes and going in tents is not my thing anymore. I think I've outgrown that. Yeah.
But no, that was my first experience with MAF. I didn't really know anything about them. And I was just beginning at that time to get a broader sense of what God was doing throughout the world and through all these different organizations and ministries. But that was my first experience. I was in Tanzania, then I was in Ghana, and then I got to go to China a bunch of times and kind of all over Europe. I've just been so blessed. Wow. And it's all because of that one little song. That one little song just cracked the door open to all these amazing opportunities. So I am truly forever grateful. So.
Well, I'm so glad that you had that opportunity, and that MAF even played a small part in that as well. And now, Scott, you have written, I was asking you before we got on the plane, how many songs you have written over the course of your career, and it was quite a few.
Well, I've recorded like 120 something probably, most of which I've written, and I've written a lot of songs. I mean, one of the things as a songwriter that you learn is that you have to keep writing all the time.
Right.
And that means that some of those songs, nobody should ever have to hear those. You know, there are certain songs that, you know what, that's keeping the gears going, that's keeping the wheel greased, so that you can get to the brilliant song that's going to really, change the world. There are wolves that want to come in and do some damage to the sheep, and we have shepherds that are there to protect us from that. And so I wrote this one song called Song of the Wolf, and I decided this is pretty harsh. I'm not sure that I can ever release this. And it dawned on me, if it's in the context of a bunch of songs about the Good Shepherd, then it fits. And so I can get away with releasing this song that's, dark. But Bring Me Home, the song that we're talking about, is about, you left the 99 to come find me. I was the one that wandered away. I was the one who, messed everything up, and you are the one coming to find me. And that's a really powerful thing. Our shepherd, the Good Shepherd, will seek and save the lost.
When I first heard that one, I went, I love the message, because I've heard the message of leaving the 99 to go get the one a number of times, because I've been that one more than a few times in my life.
All of us.
And it's such a great message. So let's hear it, Scott.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right.
Here we go.
Shepherd, lead me, and I will follow. This will be my manifesto, to only go where you go. I need you to guide me, or I will be lost. Come and find me in this misery that I've caused. I'll only go where you go. You left the 99. You traveled far and wide to find me and bring me home. They threw me to the wolves, but I always knew that you would find me and bring me home. You'd bring me home.
I feel like this needs to be like a like a big,
All the other paths have just led me nowhere, and every map has led to a detour. I'll only go where you go. So let your goodness be like a fetter, and bind my wandering heart to my Good Shepherd. I'll only go where you go. You left the 99. You traveled far and wide to find me and bring me and bring me home. 'Cause I was the one that wandered away, so stubborn and so blind and so determined to stray. And you were the one that sought me out. Oh, I was lost, but now I have been found. You left the 99. You traveled far and wide to find me and bring me home. And I was so alone and lost, but you paid the highest cost to find me and bring me home. You left the 99, you traveled far and wide to find me and bring me home. They threw me to the wolves, but I always knew that you would find me and bring me, find me and bring me home. Na, 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 na,
I'm not ever going to do that on the record.
There
we go. Oh, a little freestyling from Dave Arthur. Stick to radio, pal.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate
I'll
it.
do that. Thank you.
Awesome.
Scott Riggan, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, if you want to hear that, like the studio version, not like, from an airplane, we'll put a link in there too. You can click on that and listen to it. Dude, it's so good to have you out here today, man.
This is a blast. Thank you so much for inviting me.
And thanks for being part of Mission Aviation Fellowship. I know that you've had a few connections with them in your lifetime, which has been pretty cool. So if you want to learn more about Mission Aviation Fellowship, we encourage you to go to maf.org, get involved, support it. They are doing an amazing work bringing the gospel to places in the world that planes bigger than this just can't get into. So we're really thankful for these planes and the pilots and the missionaries who are out there doing God's work every single day. So learn more, maf.org, and we'll be back with more Cockpit Karaoke. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel.
And air traffic Kodiak 150, Kilo Quebec, turning a left base, 11, and the full stop.
And another successful landing with Cockpit Karaoke and Scott Riggan. Thanks for coming.
Oh, man, it was awesome. So much fun. Thanks for having me.
You want to go again?
Let's do it.
All right, see you.